Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, "The things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time." Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Hayward out there with Bridges. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Ball. And it's Rozier in at the 2. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Jordan in at the 5.
And, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Ball against Westbrook. Shot from free throw range. He can't hit that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots.
Oh!
Goodness. Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
And Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Here's Rozier. The teardrop falls in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Davis. James looking around. Bazemore for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
James, no good. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Bazemore for 3. They grab their own miss, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Plumlee in the post, guarded by Jordan, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One area of strength for the Hornets, guys, is their bench. I mean, got a ton of minutes from the second unit. And that unit rewarded them with solid contributions last season.
The depth of Charlotte, Clark, one of the better benches in the league.
And you take a look at that roster, guys, and it makes sense. They've collected a ton of players that can help out over the years, and the depth of the bench on this team should be a strength, I think, for years to come.
Westbrook surveying the D. Jordan the pass to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Tries again. And LeBron with the layup.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Westbrook against Ball. And there's the feed to Plumlee. And they pick up 2. Plumlee's got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Westbrook against Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
you know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
And he's good on the second. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
A floater, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
With some arc, and it's Rozier missing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
To the inside, the kick out to LeBron. Bazemore for three, buries it from three-point range.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Los Angeles leading by 7. It's Westbrook.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And James Borrego, in his second year as head coach, wants an offense that relies on quick decision-making. They are looking to attack defenses early.
And, you know, that kind of offense, Greg, is one that's not easy to put into place. You've got to trust the players, and the players have to trust each other, and the players have to make good decisions. It's a steep learning curve, but I really think it's the ideal way to play once you get it all ironed out.
Here's Bridges. Basket counts.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Westbrook against Ball. Westbrook finds Bazemore. And here's Westbrook. Passes to Davis. The layup missed. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Rozier kicks to Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Westbrook dishes to Bazemore. Here's Davis. Jordan the pass to Davis. LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Plumlee. Second chance shot, and Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Ball kicks to Bridges. High, arcing shot. Lakers leading by 7. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bazemore against Rozier. Here's Ball, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. That's tipped. Bazemore finds Davis. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Oubre is checked in for Ball. Los Angeles on D. 9-point game. Oubre dishes to Bridges. Back to Oubre. The pass to Rozier. 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. And the basket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And they double up Davis. Bazemore for 3. Good on the triple. Bazemore's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Rozier looking around. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Bazemore against Oubre. James wide open. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Clark, who are a few under-the-radar guys who really get it done scoring the ball at that forward position?
Well, I tell you what, a couple of names that come to mind. Bogan Bogdanovic,
yes,
outstanding scorer. Gallinari, and then John Collins, the young fella down in Atlanta. Those 3 guys are all a little bit undervalued as scorers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And last year, the Hornets seemed on the cusp of making a run into the playoffs. Never could quite get there.
And, you know, they had a chance to make some big moves at the deadline, but refrained from doing so. The team hasn't made a big roster splash in a long time, and you know the fans are starting to beg for a shakeup.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Jordan, and it's Malik Monk in for James.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Oubre, that's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Oubre's got his second bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. And here is Monk, defended by Bridges. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Hornets trail by 11. Got a piece of it. Davis against Plumlee. Hayward outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Here's Rondo. Offline with his 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Anthony. And Bazemore kicks to Monk. Pass to Davis. Over Plumlee. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Hornets trail by 9. Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo and finished off by Oubre.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Bridges against Bazemore. And And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Rajon Rondo. Well, it doesn't matter where you place him in the lineup, Clark. Miles Bridges is going to make some plays.
Well, I love his rugged quality he has, guys. I mean, he can guard anybody at the 3 or 4 spot. Doesn't mind going up against guys that are bigger. Everybody knows about his athletic ability and dunking it. But he's got more in his package than that. Guys, you know, last season the Hornets coming up short at the end. They were right in the hunt but finished 9th in the East. Really was a solid season for them, but they were hoping for a return to the playoffs.
Buckets, he's checked in for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Right wing. Buckets passes to Davis. Outside for Rondo to end the cold streak. No good on the shot. And the Hornets now going the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
To the middle. Here's Anthony. He hits it from 9. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds. He was a star for him in that quarter. At one time a poor free throw shooter, DeAndre Jordan has really improved this part of his game, and he was asked back when he was struggling if he had ever considered shooting them underhand like some have in the past.
I haven't. I've never tried it. I've never secretly tried it in practice or anything like that. I think I'm going to try to shoot it regular for a while.
You know, he's made some progress with his method, though.
Yeah, him, Drummond, Capella, a lot of the guys who are getting the hack-a-shack treatment have made great strides.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets, we've got Bridges. Hayward out there with Washington. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Smith in at the 1. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the free throw good from Howard. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much, and a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Puts it up off the inbound.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. James against Bridges. James finds Anthony. Lakers working the ball around now. Kicks it out to LeBron. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. And Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Monk. Ball's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Left side, Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hayward outside for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the wing, James. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A shot by Ellington, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Ball with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Here's Washington. Ellington defending. Passes it to Smith. Here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball.
So active on this end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother scorers.
LeBron outside. Pass to Westbrook. James outside. And James throws it down.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Smith kicks to Hayward. Makes that one. Hayward's got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Back to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And here's Anthony for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Hayward outside. Here's Smith. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You know, he's developed a reputation as a pass-first player, but Smith is a capable and consistent scorer, too. Takes a lot to slow him down.
And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passed Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Smith dishes to Bridges. Up and in on the layup. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammate.
Westbrook passes to Davis and finished off by Davis.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 3. Westbrook finds Bradley. Ball with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Ball, the pass to Washington. Here's Hayward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
And he makes the first. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ball against Westbrook. Count it. Good. Westbrook's got 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Back to Ball. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Inside, here's Martin. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Martin against Westbrook. Martin kicks the ball. Lets a floater go, and that one is off. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Martin against Westbrook. The pass to Brandt. Lets it go with the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one drops.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Tries to save. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Lakers. The Hornets also with a sub. Plumlee is checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Ball. 8 points for him. Outside, Martin. Pass the ball. Latre. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bradley finds James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 15.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Martin the pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bazemore misses. Hornets trail by 6. Martin the pass to Plumlee. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
When you watch the Hornets play, you can expect a very controlled game.
Yeah, you know, they don't push too much and make silly mistakes. Fantastic when it comes to minimizing turnovers, controlling the pace. They've been one of the best teams at keeping turnovers down since 2014.
Charlotte's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Lots of room. Ball with the bucket. He's got 12.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Loads it up for Davis.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Martin. Now Plumlee. 11 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here is Los Angeles now.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
James in the post, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005, and amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
Lakers leading by 4. Bazemore on the wing. Back to Bradley. Pass to Bazemore. He's looking for James and finds him. Back to Bazemore. Left side, Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Bradley's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Here's Ball. 12 points for him. The pass to Washington. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bridges, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's James trying to get open as Davis, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bradley.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Ball kicks to Plumlee, and it's good for 2. 13 points in the game.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Feeds it to Bradley. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Martin. And he overshot that one, missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kent Bazemore is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Jordan in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
LeBron outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Davis puts it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Ball no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's the fast break. Here's Westbrook. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That's good from Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Hayward outside. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Ball finds Hayward. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hayward's got 10.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
James outside. The dish to Jordan. Pass to Bazemore. Now here's Westbrook. Rozier defending. Let's go. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Bazemore. Bazemore's got his 5th assist in this one. Hornets trail by 13. Rozier the pass to Plumlee. And Davis sends it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Westbrook passes to Bazemore. Off target from outside. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Knocked loose. Here's Bridges, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Second free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Westbrook finds Bazemore. And Rozier pulls it down.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Hands it from downtown.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. They get it back. Jordan. Plumlee with some nice D.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Scooped up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony comes in for LeBron. And it's Malik Monk in for Kent Bazemore. Oubre's checked in for the Hornets. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball against Westbrook. Hayward outside. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 7. Passes it to Monk. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
It's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Westbrook with it. 15 points in the game. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Hornets trail by 7. Now, here's Ball. He's got 12. Pass to Rozier. Poke loose. One-on-one here. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Plumlee against Jordan. The shot by Monk is no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oh, trying for it. And Charlotte turns it over. Again, James checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Charlotte also making some changes. Daniels, he's checked in for Rozier, and it's Ish Smith in for Ball. Lakers leading by 9. And here's Westbrook. He's got 17. Monk for 3. Drops in the tray.
Got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Charlotte calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just... let it go on any longer.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles. And Plumlee kicks to Smith. Oubre outside. Now the pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Over James. And the Hornets miss again.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Smith the pass to Hayward. He lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Oubre with it. Picked up by Davis. Oubre can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And now a chance to see the former Demon Deacon Ish Smith in action. Has been in the league for a while now and played for several teams, and he's a veteran through and through.
And they double up Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 22.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Smith finds Hayward. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Hayward's got 9 points now in just the second half. And when you have Ish Smith on your team, you know he's going to get you scoring off the bench.
And Smith not exactly great at any one thing, but the whole package is solid for a reserve. As long as you can make the right decision and just run the offense, that'll get you pretty far in this league.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Washington's checked in. Here's Washington. No points in the game yet for him. Over Anthony. And again, the Hornets missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Howard.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Hornets trail by 11. Here's Smith. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Anthony for three. Oubre pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Martin's checked in for the Hornets. Back to Oubre. Here's Hayward. That shot no good. Anthony with the defensive effort. Bobbed up there for Howard. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And they double up James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Monk's shot's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Free throw line jump shot. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Monk dishes to Carmelo. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 7.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Smith the pass to Hayward. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Washington.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rondo kicks to Anthony. Clock at 6. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith against Anthony. Smith finds Hayward. Rebounded by the Lakers. Out to Anthony. Shoots. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Anthony against Hayward. And the layup's good off the glass. Hayward's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good... strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Hayward out there with Washington. Then there's Slim. Then it's Bridges. And it's Smith in at the point. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Hayward, wide open, off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 15. Pass to buckets. Uncovered. Right side Davis. Anthony up on top. LeBron outside. Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Smith with it, picked up by Davis. Out left to the wing. Bridges inside the three-point line. Almost, but it rolls out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
LeBron's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ball's checked in for Ish Smith. Martin dishes the ball. Hayward outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 17-point lead, their biggest. Ball with it. Now guarded by Monk. Up the floor. And the shot goes down. Hayward's got 23 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
LeBron against Bridges. And James throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball, the pass to Hayward, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the Lakers. Wayne Ellington's checked in for LeBron. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Malik Monk. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Rozier's checked in. So it's the Hornets now. 17-point game. Passes it to Ball from outside the arc. And again, the Hornets missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Three-pointer Ellington. And Rozier pulls it down. Hornets trail by 17. Over to the wing. There's the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And that one, good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Poked away. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Stolen by Ball. They push it up 4 on 3, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
And the Lakers call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
James checked in for the Lakers. Ken Bazemore comes in for buckets. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Washington. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
The feed to James. Back to Westbrook. Ellington inside the three-point line. Kept alive. Goes back up. Ball against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Ellington. Over Rozier. The shot's good from Ellington. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Ball. Pass to Hayward. Knocks it loose. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Lakers leading by 10. Rozier with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Kicks to Plumlee. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Plumlee's got 19 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Westbrook. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And the Hornets call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game
the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Anthony finds Bazemore. And a miss there on the triple. There's the pass to Anthony. Back to Bazemore. Anthony against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bazemore. Left side, Westbrook. Again, the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Hayward looking over the floor. Tipped away. It's stolen by Davis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hayward's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the 13-footer. Bridges, no one around him. They get it back, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And he can't get the first one.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Westbrook. Outside, Davis. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
No good on the free throw.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Hornets trail by 9. Rozier for 3. Here's Plumlee. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Westbrook. Doesn't go that time. Hayward with some nice D. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Ball kicks to Hayward. Down low, here's Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Davis. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Inside. Back to James from past the arc. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Hayward outside. All sorts of time. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Passes the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Monk, the pass to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Here's James. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And there's the call on James. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bridges. It counts, and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And with the and one, he's cut it to a one-possession game. Just terrific determination on his part.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Rozier over Monk. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Westbrook against Ball. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. LeBron is doubled. Shot clock at 5. Monk's shot's good.
How about the level of concentration Monk has, Kevin? I mean, despite the defense being all over him, he doesn't rush or get overwhelmed at all. Stays calm.
Now Hayward. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Good work defensively by Anthony. Lakers leading by 3. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 3. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Hayward with the ball. To the inside. And Anthony sends it back. Here's Monk. Count it.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Hayward. to the paint. Stolen by Westbrook. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And it's the Hornets ball. Rozier for 3. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 3. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here is Rozier. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.